Yo, welcome back, guys. My name is Jason, and if you're new here, this channel is all about editing tutorials. Hope you guys are having a great day. And apart from that, in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to create a warp, flicker, shake effect in After Effects. Starting off, like always, I'm gonna go right here to new and make a new adjustment layer. For the first effect I'm gonna add is S_blur mode curves. I'm gonna go right here to our warp X and warp Y and put it on reflect for both. And it's going to make sure that our actual edges right here are being reflected. So I'm going to go to the beginning of our adjustment layer right here, go to ZDist, create our first keyframe, and bring it from 1.0 to 1.43. And it's going to start zooming out a clip. You can see right here how it distorts it. So if I were to put warp X on none, you can see how it doesn't reflect our edges right there. So again, I'm going to reflect it, and it's going to start giving us a nice reflecting effect. So our effect is not really messed up. I'm going to go over here to 17F, the 17th frame, and I'm going to go to 1, and it's going to zoom in our clip right here. Next, I'm going to go over here to Shift Y. Whoops. On Shift Y, I'm going to open up our keyframes. Not our keyframes, but our actual timeline. I'm going to go to the beginning of our timeline right here, and make sure it's at 0. And we're going to push it about right here to 15th F, or the 15th frame. Then I'm going to 17F for the 17th frame. Then I'm going to put a Shift Y at 200. And it's going to start shifting our clip up. And then I'm going to go over here to the 22 frame, or the 22F. And I'm going to bring it down all the way to 0. Once after that, making all these keyframes, I'm going to highlight them. Then ease them. Close that out. Then for the next effect I'm going to add is radial blur, or radial blur. Not sure how to pronounce it, but I think there's multiple ways to pronounce it. I'm going to put our type on high and our best quality on high. Sorry, but our type on zoom actually, not on high. Then I'm going to go to the beginning right here and put our amount to 30. Create our first keyframe. Then go to the end of our clip, put it at 0. Highlight our two keyframes, F90, ease them. Push that one to the end. Close that out. And then for the next effect I'm going to add is S_distort. Drag it right there. I'm going to go over here to amount. I'm going to go to the beginning. Then I'm going to change our amount to negative 0.85 instead of 1. And it's going to start distorting our clip right here. Then I'm going to go to the first frame right here. Then I'm going to bring it to 0. Then I'll go back to the start. Go to our blur lens, create our first keyframe for that part right there. Then I'm going to increase it to 813 for blur lens, and it's going to start getting rid of that distorted effect right here. I'm going to go over here to the 01 frame, and I'm going to change our blur lens to 96. And if you don't want to do that, you can also right click right here and go to reset to reset our full effect right here. Once after that, I'm going to highlight all of our keyframes, then ease it. And for the next effect I'm going to add is S_flicker. Drag it in on the bottom right here. I'm going to go right to the beginning. Make sure it's at 0.29 instead of 0.20. Click on our amplitude and click on our time watch to create our first keyframe. And go to 01, or our first frame right here after 1 second. And we're going to put it on 0.15 right there. And it's going to give a nice flickering effect right here. We're going to close that out. Then we're going to go right here to our search bar on our effects and presets tab. And then for the last effect we're going to add is glow. And you can see right here how the sky's starting to illuminate with like a blue color, but it's really harsh right here. So how to really change that? We're going to increase our threshold, and it's going to start giving us a much harsher glow effect. But don't worry, we're actually going to increase our radius so it smoothens out our glow effect. So I'm going to put it at 283 on our radius. You can see right here how it smooths it out. It is not really harsh anymore. And I'm actually lied. It's not the final part of the effect. Here is, we need to add the noise effect right here. And we're going to put our amount of noise at 14. And we're going to turn off use color noise. Then we're going to go on our timeline. And then we're going to highlight, whoops. We're going to highlight our last two keyframes right here. Press F90, ease it. I'm going to close out our effects. That is how you create a warp, flicker, shake effect in After Effects. Apart from that, keep on working hard, keep on staying creative, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.